Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, we will discuss about some basic functionalities of Pandas data frame. So in the first cell, you can see that I am importing the Pandas. So now I have a dataset salaries.csv, which is a CSV file, and I want to import that dataset into a data frame using Pandas. So this PD, this is the object that I have imported Pandas inside, and read.csv is a function to call to read a CSV file. So now the data is a variable that holds the Pandas data frame, and if you want to print some records of that, you can print data.head, which will print some few records from starting of the CSV file. So if you see here, if I put 2 over here and just run this cell, you can see that only 2 lines has been displayed. Similarly, if I put any other number like 3 rows are being displayed. So this is actually up to us. If you are not giving any parameter inside this head, it will take default parameter, which is 5. Now if you want to print the last records, let's say I want to print the last 2 records and not the starting records of the file, then what I can do, I can just call data dot tail, and inside this I can put 2, and you can see that this is the last 2 records are being printed. So this CSV file is a dummy file that I have created and it only has some 5 records. Now if I come down and see that, if I want to see the data type of that particular column, so if you see here, this rank, discipline, PhD, service, sex and salary, these are all the column names, and this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 is the index. So a data frame can be called as an object or a tabular data that consists of rows and columns, and rows will have index and column will have column names. Now if I want to print the data type, if I want to see what data type this particular column has, so this D type is one attribute, you can call it and see. So this O means it is an object. Object in the sense any column which contains string or mix of string and numbers is an object. Similarly, if I print for this PhD, if I want to check the data type of this PhD column, and it comes out to be int64, which is similar as integer data type. Similarly, if we have any float type column here, it will come out to be float64. Now let's see, if I want to print the number of columns, all the columns inside the data frame, then I can do data.columns, and this rank, discipline, PhD, service and so on, all the columns are being printed over here. If I want to see the shape of the data, by shape I meant how many rows and columns are there, I can just do data.shape, and you can see that there are total 5 rows and 6 columns, just like you see here, 5 rows and 6 columns. Now if I want to print mean, median and mode, so you can perform various operations on this data frame. So mean, median, mode also you can calculate for any column. Let's say I take a numerical column which is, let's say, service, and I want to print the median of this column. Data, then I will call the particular column inside that like this, and dot median. Similarly, you can also print the mean of the column. So it's very simple. You have to just call the functions mean, median and mode similarly, and you will get the values. Now if I want to see how many unique values are there in a particular column, let's say I choose this rank, and you can see it only has this prof, which is abbreviation of professor, so it only has professors in all the rows, and I want to see how many unique values are there. So I can just do data rank column name, that is, and dot unique. and you can see there is only one value inside this. Similarly, if I want to do it for any other column, then let's say discipline, which only has A and B. You can see that A and B are two unique values inside that column. So if I want to print the total number of unique, I don't want to see the actual values, I just want that number, that how many total unique values are there. I can put n unique, just like this, and here you go, 2, right? So these are a few attributes of Pandas data frame that we can shorthandedly call and see, have a look, have a short peek inside the data. That's it in this. See you in the next video.